Hi, my name is Linry, and this is Can I Dupe That? This is a series on my channel where in a collection of over 400 nail polishes, I ask myself, do I have a dupe for that? Today, I'm going to be attempting to dupe out MoonCat's latest collection, their Pandora Unboxed collection. But first, if you enjoy nail polish related content or someone who's just doing tomfoolery on the internet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would mean oh so much, and thank you to the people who've already hit that button. Now, I did change something up in my Dupe It Out series. Gasp. This time around, I attempted to dupe it on false nails. I think a lot of people realize how much work goes into these videos and how quickly I do produce them. I produce them the same exact week the collections go live, and the amount of time it takes to swatch out 9-piece collections, 12-piece collections, it becomes very taxing, and I actually broke a nail because of just how much strain I was putting on my nails, swatching it on my nails. Now, I'm not saying that I will never ever dupe attempt again on my actual nails, but for larger collections, I'm going to stick to false nails. You will still see them on my hands, which made me very aware of just how crooked all my cuticles were. I thought just my thumb had crooked cuticles. Bitch, it's the entire hand. So I hope you guys don't mind too much that you are now seeing these on false nails, but my goodness, I broke my nail so badly. It just kind of shriveled up and fell off. It just randomly was like, I'm done here. I've had enough. And because I swatched out this 9-piece collection on false nails, I was able to do my entire swatch just in one day with magnetics. Oh my god. This would have taken me 3 days of swatching. Now, I do have some rules for this. I am not allowed to mix polish. I am not allowed to mix a blue polish and a red polish to get that perfect purple. It has to come straight out of the bottle. I can layer polishes. That means I have access to all my shimmer polishes, all my sheer jelly polishes. I can layer my polishes. I have full access to my entire collection, whether it be polishes that suffered batch issues, ones that are no longer available, or limited edition polishes. I have full access to my entire collection. I must stick to the same exact swatcher. I might get rid of this rule, as I'm starting to discover a lot of brands do not use the same exact swatcher on every single one. I am not allowed to do nail art. I know I could achieve certain looks. If I wanted to do a magnetic, I could just paint a line on my nail, or if I'm trying to mimic a thermal, I could just do a gradient. That would add so much more time to the swatching process, and I like to keep these videos accessible to the people in my community who do not do nail art, so no nail art. And all of my base colors are done in 2 coats. No more, no less. If I do 3 coats, we're starting to travel the Polish Mountain, and I don't want to make that trek. I also have a point system because arbitrary points makes everything that much more fun. It upsets everyone when I give myself a point when they don't think I deserve it. Try for me. Try for me. Try to take my imaginary points, okay? You can't. This isn't Reddit. You can't downvote me, okay? So I ask myself a series of questions. If I get a question right, I get a point, sometimes a half a point. Does it match the feel of the collection? Collections come with a certain theme, and did I get that? Does it match the feel of the polish? A polish vibe and a collection vibe are 2 separate vibes. Did I get the polish vibe? Does it match the color? Did I get that purple, that blue, that green? Sometimes. Does it match the undertone? Was I able to get that olive, that red? No. Does it match the finish? Was I able to get that magnetic, that thermal? Yeah. Does it match the depth of the finish? I can put a shimmer polish on top of a creme, but it'll never have the same exact depth as a shimmer-based polish. Does it match the visual texture? Was I able to achieve that flaky bomb? And the most important question of all, can my colorblind fiance see the difference? Let's get into it. The first polish that is up is Curiosity's Trap. This is a beautiful, what looks like to be House of Hades base color with a yellow magnetic pull. Now, several people have just been shooting off at this polish being like, this looks like school colors, this looks like a college color, this looks like high school colors. What are these? That's what happens when you touch blue and yellow. It goes sports team quite often. So I think this polish is beautiful, but doesn't make me think of like Greek mythology or mythos or anything like that. It makes me think of sports. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried MoonCat's House of Hades topped with Island Peas Amber. Now, I think this looks really good, but Amber threw off House of Hades base so much that it went slightly more purple when it just couldn't keep that deep, beautiful blue. So, not a dupe, though I am happy I was able to achieve that yellow magnetic line. Okay, so for my full hand swatch, for some reason, I don't know why the magnetic line spread the way it did. It shouldn't have, because I took photos right after, but for some reason it just bled and I'm like, where did my crisp line go? So this doesn't look cute, okay? let's just put it out there. It doesn't look cute. On my pointer finger, I tried HoloTaco's Royalty Blue. Mine is the original. I don't know if there's a color difference between the original and the reformulated, though people haven't said anything, so I imagine there isn't, but just in case for clarity, mine is the original one. Topped with Island Peas Amber. This went a little too purpley. Again, it just went full on purple, and I lost the blue, though it absolutely looks beautiful as it has that kind of it's like still kind of kissing blue just a little bit. So it's like a deep purple base. On my middle finger, I tried HoloTaco's Twice in a Blue Moon topped with Island Peas Amber. Unfortunately, the magnetic base of Twice in a Blue Moon did pull out, so I lost that beautiful blue brilliance and I got that deep muted just blue that is the underbase of Twice in a Blue Moon. I'm losing my mind. So it pulled a little more gray once I put amber on it, so not a dupe. On my ring finger, I tried Color Club's Teal for Two topped with Island Peas Amber. Meh. This went a little too green. Amber is just bringing out the green hues of my teals and I was just losing it. And on my pinky, I tried Island Peas Blueprint topped with Island Peas Amber. I felt like this was really good and pretty close, though I did lose a bit of my blue edge and it tipped over into green and now it's like a sea green blue. Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? No, but in my defense, I also think Curiosity's Prey does not match the vibe of the collection. So, Curiosity's Prey, you also get a no. Fucking college colors out here. You have sports team, motherfucker. Does it match the vibe of the polish? Yes. I'm a cheerleader rooting on the side going, let's go, L-E-G-S-G-O, G-O, let's go. Defense. Does it match the color? Half a point. Does it match the undertone? Half a point. I feel like I got the yellow correct, but not the blue. That's why I gave myself half a point for both, because I was like, the magnetic pull is correct, the base is not. Okay? I don't need to defend myself, okay? These are my fake points. Come for them. Does it match the finish? Magnetic, yes. Does it match the depth of the finish? No. Does it match the visual texture? No. And can my man see the difference? He couldn't. That means my dupe scores 5 points. Woo! How did they compare in cost? Well, Curiosity's Trap retails for $16, where Island Peas Blueprint retails for $10, and Island Peas Amber retails for $12.50, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $22.50. Oh, I forgot about my Halloween decorations. No. Aw. Oh well. Pumpkin. The next polish that is up is Forbidden Fruit. It is this beautiful plummy base with a green magnetic pull. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried HoloTaco's Devil's Advocate topped with HoloTaco's Wicked Potion, and then I was like, oh no, I lost all the red. So then I topped it with LA Colors Heat Wave and then just made the entire thing this weird plummy color. I swear I tried. It's not a dupe, it's this weird plummy color. On my pointer finger, I tried HoloTaco's Devil's Advocate, topped with HoloTaco's Minchi Cat Eye. Okay, Minchi Cat Eye is just an extremely opaque polish, and I thought like the magnetic pull would make it a little less opaque. I guess not, I was wrong, and it just looks like Minchi Cat Eye. Not a dupe. On my middle finger, I tried Color Club's Will Never Be Royals, topped with HoloTaco's Wicked Potion. We're getting there. I really, really like this combo as it made Wicked Potion feel a little more Halloween-y. I know it already feels Halloween-y, but this just felt like, yes, I'm an evil witch brewing my potion. And on my pinky, I tried Color Club's Blaze, topped with HoloTaco's Wicked Potion. I started to realize Wicked Potion was absorbing these dark reds and turning them into black. So I decided to go with the neon red, and I felt like it worked pretty good, but I got closer somewhere else. And on my ring finger, I tried Orly's Cranberry Believe It, topped with HoloTaco's Wicked Potion. I feel like this is pretty good. I don't have that plummy red color, but I felt like I was close enough. And unfortunate for me, Wicked Potion also has a hollow glitter running throughout, so I just have this speckled texture. Oh well. Let's see how I did. Does it match the feel of the collection? Yes. Does it match the feel of the polish? No. Does it match the color? Half a point. I felt like my green was right and I was kind of close to red, but does it match the undertone? No. Can't give myself a half a point on that one. I'm off. Does it match the finish? Magnetic. Magnetic. Yes. Does it match the depth of the finish? No. Does it match the visual texture? No, I have speckles. And can my man see the difference? He could. He said mine had bigger speckles, and then he said that forbidden fruit also had speckles in it. I don't... Help. I don't see it. This is Where's Waldo? Where is the speckles? That means my dupe scores 2.5 points. How do they compare in cost? Well, Forbidden Fruit retails for $16 USD, where Orly's Cranberry Believe It retails for $11, and HoloTaco's Wicked Potion retails for $15, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $26. The next polish that is up is Green-Eyed Monster. It is a beautiful, soft, delicate white polish that has a slight green shimmer in it, but thank goodness, it glows in the dark. I was a little upset when I saw this polish and they were teasing it, and I'm like, excuse me, you're calling that Green-Eyed Monster and it has a delicate little pittering of shimmer in it? It better glow in the dark. And then it did. Okay, MoonCat? I doubted you, I shouldn't have. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried Orly's White Tips, topped with HoloTaco's Celestial Lights, topped with HoloTaco's Glow in the Dark Taco. This was okay, it was just missing the peppering of texture that Green-Eyed Monster has. So not a dupe. On my middle finger, I tried HoloTaco's Ivory Tower, topped with HoloTaco's Celestial Lights, topped with HoloTaco's Glow in the Dark Taco. This was okay. Ivory Tower was definitely a lot more ivory than I needed. I needed a bit more of a kind of gray white than a yellow white, so not a dupe. On my ring finger, I tried Sally Hansen's Insta-Dry Go Ahead and Drool, topped with HoloTaco's Celestial Lights and Glow in the Dark Taco. This was more of a yellow white, which again, I'm looking for more of a gray white, so not a dupe. And on my pinky, I tried Color Club's Bonjour Girl, topped with HoloTaco's Celestial Lights and Glow in the Dark Taco. Meh. Again, another yellowy white. I guess I don't own these like gray whites, so not a dupe. But what I settled on my pointer is HoloTaco's Sugar Rush, topped with HoloTaco's Celestial Lights, topped with HoloTaco's Glow in the Dark Taco. I feel like this is pretty good. I feel pretty good about this one. Oh, and here's the entire manicure Glow in the Dark. Just in case I didn't give myself enough talkie time, because Glow in the Dark, spectacular. Let's see how I did. Does it match the feel of the collection? Yes. Does it match the feel of the polish? Yes. Does it match the color? Yes. Does it match the undertone? Yes. Does it match the finish? Yes. Does it match the depth of the finish? No. I felt like my particle density was not great enough and I just didn't have that depth. Does it match the visual texture? Yes. And can my man see the difference? He couldn't. Also, my fiance said, just immediately when I just showed him the full hand swatch before I like zoomed in and was like gonna point at the finger being like, this one versus this one, can you see the difference? He just immediately said no, because he couldn't see the difference between any of the fingers and Green-Eyed Monster. I win. That means my dupe scores 7 points. Let's go. How do they compare in cost? Little less exciting. Well, MoonCat's Green-Eyed Monster retails for $15 USD, where HoloTaco's Sugar Rush retails for $14 USD, Celestial Lights retails for $13 USD, and Glow in the Dark Taco also retails for $13 USD, which is still available, guys, by the way. I checked the website this morning, and hopefully when this video goes live on Friday, it will still be available. It's a great glow in the dark taco. Or topper? Yeah, it is a glow in the dark taco, but it's a great glow in the dark topper. Bringing my dupe to the grand total of $40. The next polish that is up is Pandora's box. It is this lovely berry pinky purple polish with a yellow magnetic pull. It is absolutely beautiful and it makes me think of Christmas. My Christmas baubles are that like little berry color, so it just makes me think of Christmas and I kind of love it for that. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried Polish for Days Magic Mirror topped with Island Peas Amber. Meh! It just threw off the tones of Magic Mirror and it just became bleh. Not a dupe. On my pointer finger, I tried HoloTaco's Cat's Evasion topped with Island Peas Amber. Now, for some reason, my magnetics just pulled at the bottom of the falsies, so I also got a magnetic pull at the very bottoms of them. I don't know what happened. I suck with magnetics, okay? So it's giving it this weird thing. Just ignore it, please. It's okay. It didn't do what I wanted to, so not a dupe. On my middle finger, I tried Polish for Days Dragon's Breath topped with Island Peas Amber. This was muddled too much and it wasn't even cute. It was like meh. Not a dupe. On my ring finger, I tried Color Club's Will Never Be Royals topped with Island Peas Amber. Meh. I kind of like the color that Amber pulled out of Will Never Be Royals. I think it looks kind of like a sugar plum. So it reminds me of Christmas and makes me very excited, so I like it, but not a dupe. But what I settled on my pinky is Island Peas Showstopper topped with Island Peas Amber. I felt like this was close enough. Amber just made Showstopper pink instead of the berry color that it is. Showstopper is the same exact color, at least visually to me and on my monitors, the same exact color as Pandora's box. It's that very just purpley beautiful, God, you know what I'm saying, man? But it just pulled it more pink. Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? No. Does it match the vibe of the polish? No. Does it match the color? Half a point. I got the yellow right. Okay. Does it match the undertones? Half a point. I got the yellow right. Does it match the finish? Magnetic. Yes. Does it match the depth of the finish? Yes, I had that depth. Does it match the visual texture? Yes, I feel like I could see that Pandora's box was this flaky-ish based polish and I got that flaky texture. And can my man see the difference? He could. He had no notes on that one. He just could. That means my dupe scores 4 points. How do they compare in cost? Well, Pandora's box retails for $16 USD, where Showstopper retails for $10, and Island Peas Amber retails for $12.50, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $22.50. The next polish that is up is Root of All Evil. It is this beautiful, just deep, red berry based polish with this beautiful turquoise shimmer running throughout. Now, I need to see a couple more swatches of this before I purchase this, but this is definitely on my wish list where I'm like, ooh, maybe. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried HoloTaco's Devil's Advocate, topped with Salon Perfect's If Looks Could Kill. If Looks Could Kill has this strong blue shimmer in it, and I was really hoping that it would not overtake Devil's Advocate too much. It did overtake Devil's Advocate, so not a dupe. On my pointer finger, I tried HoloTaco's Devil's Advocate, topped with Orly's Metamorphosis. Okay, sometimes you take a shot in the dark, and you hit. Other times, you hit a pedestrian, and it's not great. I hit a pedestrian, not a dupe, not even close, but it's so cute. Also, I forgot to say I topped it also with LA Colors Wispy Blue, so haha, editing Linry, or you just leave it and then this will be a stream of consciousness part. Let's go. On my middle finger, I tried HoloTaco's Devil's Advocate, topped with Zoya's Clara, and topped with LA Colors Wispy Blue and LA Colors Celestial. This was pretty cute. This was pretty cute, but not a dupe. On my ring finger, I tried HoloTaco's Devil's Advocate, topped with Island Peace Funhouse, topped with LA Colors Wispy Blue and Celestial. I'm making some stunning combos, but I am not making Root of All Evil. It's beautiful though. But what I settled on my pinky is HoloTaco's Devil's Advocate, topped with Island Peace Salem, topped with LA Colors Wispy Blue and Celestial. Okay. I think this looks absolutely stunning. Not even close though, but let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? Yes. Does it match the vibe of the polish? No. Does it match the color? No. Does it match the undertone? No. Does it match the finish? Yes. Does it match the depth of the finish? Yes. Does it match the visual texture? Pearlescent shimmer. Pearlescent shimmer. Yes. And can my man see the difference? He couldn't. Woo! Bringing my dupe to the grand total of 5 points. How did they compare in cost? Well, Root of All Evil retails for $15 USD, where HoloTaco's Devil's Advocate retails for $13, Island Peace Salem retails for $10, and LA Colors Wispy Blue retails for $3.50 off the LA Colors website. Check your local Walmarts for $1.98 instead. And LA Colors Celestial, I could not find it online, but my local Family Dollar still has every single one of these polishes in stock. So if you are looking for these limited edition LA Color toppers, check your local Dollar General. They might be sitting there. So I priced mine at $3.50 because that's how much my Dollar General charges for them or whatever, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $30. The next polish that is up is Serpent of Eden. Oh no. Oh no. How dare you personally target me, MoonCat, with this polish? I resent you. Oh yes, this is a beautiful green with that blue base. Oh my goodness, you can just see the blue on the edges. Beautiful, MoonCat. Let's see how I did. On my pointer finger, I tried MoonCat's Plankton, topped with LA Colors Retrograde. I felt like this was pretty good. I felt like this was really nice and beautiful, and I just felt so stunning wearing this, but not a dupe. On my middle finger, I tried HoloTaco's Bring Me the Teal, topped with MoonCat's Plankton. Oh yes. Oh yes. I know I have a lot of people who buy from HoloTaco here and MoonCat, so you might already own these shades. Try this out. It was so beautiful, but I got closer somewhere else. On my ring finger, I tried Color Club's Don't Be So Dramatic, topped with Plus Lacquer's Glowing Fungus. And yes, it pulled a little too yellow for my liking, and I lost a bit of the blue edge, so not a dupe. And on my pinky, I tried Sally Hansen's Insta-Dry Scram, topped with LA Colors Retrograde. Oh yes, oh yes. I got pretty close with just some combos, huh? But what I settled on my thumb is Polish for Days Blue Spruce. That's it. Just blue spruce. Absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. I immediately thought of this polish when I saw the MoonCat swatches, and I'm like, I think I already own a polish close enough to it. I am so excited. Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? Yes. Does it match the polish? Yes. Does it match the color? Yes. Does it match the undertones? Yes. Does it match the finish? Yes. Does it match the depth of the finish? Yes. Does it match the visual texture? Yes. And can my man see the difference? He couldn't. Oh, that means my dupe scored 8 points. How do they compare in cost? Well, Serpents of Eden retails for $15 USD, where Polish for Days Blue Spruce, I don't know how Polish for Days works as a company. I don't know if they release limited edition polishes constantly, because a lot of indies will only do that. Every batch is a limited edition. Or if they are seasonal. I could not find Blue Spruce. So I checked Macari, which again I could not find Blue Spruce, but I saw Polish for Days reselling for anywhere between $8 USD and $20 USD. So I'm just gonna price Blue Spruce at $20 USD. Can't find it. The next polish that is up is Glory of Innocence. It is this beautiful purple based polish with a blue shimmer running throughout. Also, it looks like Michelle didn't swatch this one out. I'm just using the person that they chose for their hero shot, meaning the first shot you see on the website. It's a very beautiful polish, and I just need to see it swatched out a bit more. I watched a bunch of swatch reviews of this collection, but sometimes I'm watching them but not paying attention, you know what I'm saying? So I just need to rewatch a bunch. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried Sally Hansen's Insta-Dry One Polish topped with Salon Perfect's If Looks Could Kill. I felt like I got pretty close there with the blue shimmer, but I lost my lavendery purple, so not a dupe. On my pointer finger, I tried China Glaze's Left My Heart in Havana, topped with MoonCat's Mercury's Tears. Mine suffered a batch issue, so that's why mine looks different. Oh my goodness gracious, this combo is absolutely beautiful, and for some reason it makes me feel so like wintry. It feels like just a perfect combo for like January, but not a dupe. On my middle finger, I tried MoonCat's Mercury's Tears, mine suffered a batch issue, topped with Zoya's Marie. Meh! Again, I feel like another great January combo, but not a dupe. On my ring finger, I tried Zoya's Marie, topped with MoonCat's Mercury's Tears. Mine suffered a batch issue. I felt like maybe changing the order would help bring the purple under or over and just awaken it in different ways. I just made the same exact combo twice. Sometimes order matters, and other times it doesn't. But what I settled on my pinky is Orly's Kelly's Solar Flare, topped with LA Colors Celestial. Meh. I feel like this is close enough, but not really. Let's see how I did. Does it match the feel of the collection? Yes. Does it match the feel of the polish? Yes. Does it match the color? Yes. Does it match the undertone? No. Does it match the finish? No. Theirs was more of a particle shimmer. Mine was very much a pearlescent one. Does it match the depth of the finish? No. Does it match the visual texture? No. And can my man see the difference? He could. That means my dupe scores 3 points. How do they compare in cost? Well, Glory of the Innocence retails for $15 USD, where Orly's Kelly's Solar Flare retails for $12.50. And LA Colors Celeste, I could not find it online, but again, my local Dollar General still has these in stock, so I said $3.50, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $16. The next polish that is up is Lust for Vengeance. Now this is what I would call a work appropriate shade. If your business has certain rules on like nail polishes and whatnot, this feels like it's neutral enough, but with a lovely shimmer running throughout that you can just get away with having a little bit of fun. I feel like this is absolutely beautiful and I'm tempted by it. I just need to watch swatch footage again for the opacity levels. But it has this lovely green pink shimmer running throughout, and that's what I was trying to focus on. Let's see how I did. On my pointer finger, I tried Color Club's Best Dressed List, topped with LA Color Celeste. It was pretty close. It was a very pretty combo, but it's just not pink enough. I lost my pink. On my middle finger, I tried Color Club's Riding Dirty, topped with Island Pea's Pink Flamingo. I got my pink and green shimmer in here. Let's go. But not a pearlescent-y finish. Not a dupe. On my ring finger, I tried Color Club's Riding Dirty, topped with LA Color Celeste. Again, now I have a pearlescent finish, but I lost my pink shimmer. Not a dupe. And on my pinky, I tried China Glaze's Loves You a Latte, topped with Island Pea's Pink Flamingo. This combo is insane. It looks so beautiful. It makes me feel so cozy. I think this is a perfect Thanksgiving combo. Not a dupe though. But what I settled on my thumb is Color Club's Best Dressed List, topped with Island Pea's Pink Flamingo. Now I lost my pearlescent finish, but I gained the pink and green shimmer. So this is as close as I was gonna get. Let's see how I did. Does it match the feel of the collection? Yes. Does it match the feel of the polish? Yes. Does it match the color? Yes. Does it match the undertone? Yes. Does it match the finish? No. Does it match the depth of the finish? No. Does it match the visual texture? No. And can my man see the difference? He couldn't. Wow. Bringing my dupe to the grand total of 5 points. How did they compare in cost? Well, Lust for Vengeance retails for $15 USD, where Color Club's Best Dressed List retails for $4. I thought this was an error on the Color Club website. I was like, $4? Normally their creams retails for $8.50. Apparently they have a couple creams on there for $4, so I don't know. That's a pretty great price, honestly, for Color Club creams. That's really nice. So I don't know what's happening there, but hell yeah. And Island Pea's Pink Flamingo retails for $10, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $14. I actually got under, bitch. And the last polish that is up is the Arsonist. I'm just gonna say it. I've been having a little bit of a conspiracy theory that MoonCat's been shoving polishes from other collections into new releases because they had to stop making polish for a while they dealt with their bottles. So they're releasing larger collections right now and pushing ones that weren't supposed to be a part of these collections. I think the Arsonist was supposed to be a part of Pandemonium because they were doing a whole like promoting Pandemonium thing, but they didn't release a new polish, and the Arsonist looks very similar to Pandemonium, so I think it was supposed to come out then. I have a wild conspiracy theory, okay? And I didn't explain it well. Basically, collections are planned years in advance. Probably, MoonCat probably has about a year planning ahead of time. So they probably ordered all their pigments and stuff like that a year ago, and now they're arriving, and then they have to, they have to store that pigment somewhere, and normally they mix it and put it in bottles and release collections, but they couldn't. So they probably are just swooshing 1 or 2 extra polishes into a collection. Huh? That's just my wild conspiracy theory. Michelle, if you could just confirm that for me, that would be great. But you have to wonder, what are they doing with all that stuff, right? That's what I would do. But then again, I don't have a business degree or any nonsense of running a business. It is this lovely, just vampy red with a beautiful bright red shimmer running throughout. This is fire, this is passion, this is everything. I absolutely adore it. And MoonCat, you're tempting me to purchase a red. You're tempting me to purchase a red, okay? I'm having existential crisis right now. I'm having internal dread because I hate red polish. Let's see how I did. On my thumb, I tried China Glaze's Let 'Em Roar, topped with China Glaze's Santa Monica Claus. Ooh, that's hot. That's cute. Am I a red polish girly now? Have I entered my red era? Not a dupe, too bright. On my middle finger, I tried HoloTaco's I'm Over Brew, topped with China Glaze's Santa Monica Claus. That's a stunning combo. Are you kidding me? That is just Vixen. Not a dupe though, little too dark. On my ring finger, I tried Orly's Cranberry Believe It, topped with HoloTaco's Scorched Earth. That's Christmas. That's Christmas, bitch. Not a dupe. And on my pinky, I tried Color Club's Blaze, topped with Zoya's Reva, topped with a Zoya. This is summer. This is me on the beach. This is a lovely combo. Not a dupe. But what I settled on my pointer finger is HoloTaco's Devil's Advocate, topped with China Glaze's Santa Monica Claus. I felt like this had the deepness I was looking for. It didn't go into too deep, and it just stayed perfection in its hues. Let's see how I did. Does it match the vibe of the collection? Yes. Does it match the vibe of the polish? Yes. Does it match the color? Yes. Does it match the undertones? Yes. Does it match the finish? Yes. Does it match the depth of the finish? Yes. Does it match the visual texture? Yes. And can my man see the difference? He couldn't. Bow, 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 bow. That means my dupe scored 8 points. How do they compare in cost? Well, the Arsonist retails for $15 USD, where HoloTaco's Devil's Advocate retails for $13 USD, and China Glaze's Santa Monica Claus retails for $7.75 off of Amazon, bringing my dupe to the grand total of $20.75. Out of a possible 72 points, I scored 47.5. bringing me to the overall percentage of 65.9%. Not bad, I'm getting a teeny bit better. Those damn magnetics, man. Here is all the dupe attempts I've ever done. Wow, that's so many. And now here is all the polishes I made. They're the dupes and their things. Yup, sure, wow. I'm just shaming editing Linry right now so she doesn't forget. Remember me. Oh, fuck. But yeah, that was my dupe attempt of MoonCat's Pandora Unboxed collection. What did you all think? Do you have any dupes for this collection? Please leave them down below. I love it oh so much when we talk about duping attempts and all that. It is so much fun. I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye! Also, I hope you guys do not mind that I used press-ons, but oh my god, it made everything a lot more easier. Bye! There. I don't remember what it's called. That's why we have the thing up. I have full action. Forbidden fruit. Forbidden fruit. You know why they call it evil? 'Cause Eve was the first sinner. Evil women. Well, that's exciting. I've lost my train of thought. So,